The newly named Mercedes-Benz Stadium, a sellout crowd here today. Stuttgart, the home team, against visitors Hamburg. 55,000. This could be a spectacle. Tavares, Olic, the player at the moment, number one up front together with Guerrero this time around. And Hamburg, the team that recently won in the UEFA Cup 3-1 against Manchester City. They opened up the early stage of the game on 6 minutes with Trukowski. Trukowski testing Jens Lehmann after the first 6 minutes of the game. This is Mr. Martin Jol. His team have been playing some great football recently, and that's why they were joint top together with Wolfsburg. They needed all 3 points today, but Stuttgart, one of the teams that have been playing excellent football recently, one of the best teams since the restart in the Bundesliga in February. On 8 minutes, the ball coming in, there was a claims of handball. Gebhardt in there, Boateng did get a touch, but the referee, Mr. Wolfgang Stark, decided no penalty. That is the head coach from Stuttgart, Markus Babbel, the man that took over from the sacked Armin Fee. On 10 minutes, down the left wing, Guerrero, the man from Peru, found a bit of space on the edge of the D. Still searching for his goal. And then we had to wait until the 43rd minute. This was Olic again, the Croatian international, had his opportunity in this game. Managed to get past Serdar Taski, the German international. But the first half between these two, it was stalemate. And then, almost on the half-time whistle itself, the ball lost in midfield. It came back to Guerrero. Lovely pass out to the right-hand side, and Olic got the top of the crossbar. Ivica Olic, the Croatian international in this season, already got 7 goals into the back of the net. That was close to being goal number 8. Well, then at half-time, Stuttgart will be playing Cologne next week. That is Christoph Daum, the Cologne coach, on the left-hand side. On the right, Maya Vorfelder, the ex-DFB boss. And then 55 minutes played. Thomas the Hammer Hitzelsberger with the free kick. Goalkeeper Frank Rost perfectly placed, but his hands were certainly smarting. And then on the hour mark, Hamburg again doing most of the hard work now in the second half. Here with Olic. Ball came back to Tavares. Olic again. The attempt maybe a little wasted. There have been no draws in the last 10 fixtures between the clubs. 5 wins each, so there was hope. And on 65 minutes, Thomas Hitzelsberger, again the German international, let rip from distance. But the chances were coming a little thicker in this second half. 5 minutes later, this time Stuttgart with Larnik. Simak, who came on in the second half as a substitute, found Gomez down the left. There's Frank Rost, who in this game was always in the right place at the right time on each and every occasion. Then on 74 minutes, this is Markus Babbel, the man who will be getting his new training license as of next season. 74 minutes gone. Petroiper down the right wing, testing Lehmann. He got the winner last time out for Hamburg. That was in the 1-0 win against Hoffenheim, his first goal in the Bundesliga. Stuttgart coming forward with Hilbert on the top of the crossbar. Now, Frank Rost, I think, completely misjudged this one. If you take a look at his face, I think he thought that was going over. It came very close to being the opener in this game. 87 minutes played with 3 minutes to go. This was Schieber, Julian Schieber, who came on as a substitute for the injured Cyprian Marika in the second half, coming very close indeed. On the top of the crossbar yet again. 90 minutes were up. Hard work from Guerrero, working well with Trukowski. And then he found Dennis Aogo in so much room. This was literally 3 seconds before the 90 minutes were up. And again, clipping the crossbar for the third time, Hamburg. Just coming over the top. Lehmann was beat. Martin Jol, the Dutchman, knew that was very close indeed. But then, with 2 minutes into stoppage time, this was Mathieu Delpierre. Simak down the left wing, Hitzelsberger. And then, after the save from Rost, it was pounced into the back of the net by Mario Gomez for the 1-0. 2 minutes into stoppage time. And the 15th goal of the season for Mario Gomez. Lovely delivery. The first time shot from Hitzelsberger and poor old Frank Rost. The second bite of the cherry for Stuttgart, knocked in by Gomez. He went 3 games without scoring in the Bundesliga, but put a smile onto the face of that man, Markus Babbel. A great run for Stuttgart at the moment in the Bundesliga. And Hamburg, after 2 back-to-back wins, lose again by 1-0. All 3 points collected in Stuttgart. That will consolidate their position. Certainly it's looking towards Europe next year. And Hamburg let 3 valuable points slip away. Stuttgart 1, Hamburg 0. So let's take a look at all the results on match day 27. Let your eyes roll around that one there. Bayer Leverkusen and Werder Bremen was the only draw. That was on Sunday. Other than that, Gladbach and Wolfsburg, the 9th win on the run now for Wolfsburg. Eintracht Frankfurt, the whipping boys for Bayern after the Champions League disaster for the team from Munich. Hertha BSC, the 3rd straight loss now. Karlsruhe looking doomed there against Schalke, losing again. Other than that, the worst winter champions of all time, Hoffenheim, losing again against Bochum, and Stuttgart losing against Hamburg. At the top of the table, Wolfsburg at the moment 3 points clear of Bayern Munich. Hamburg losing ground in their title challenge this time around. And Hertha BSC now out of the top 3, with Stuttgart consolidating their position on number 5. As far as the bottom is concerned, it's very tight too. 6 points separating the 6 teams in that relegation zone, with Karlsruhe at the moment looking to be doomed with just 18 points collected. It could be a very hard, long season with 7 matches to go. As far as next week is concerned, on match day 28, well, some interesting games coming your way. On Friday, it kicks off with Schalke against Energie Cottbus. Arminia Bielefeld take on Bayern Munich. Tough task. That's one live game we've got for you on Saturday. The other one will be Wolfsburg against Bayer Leverkusen. And 2 great games coming on Sunday. The live game will be Hertha BSC against Werder Bremen. Alan Fountain was your colleague today. My name is Gary Preston. Look after yourselves wherever you may be, and join us again with the Bundesliga, with all the action and all the goals, and keep the ball rolling. Bye-bye now.